Welcome to the Maravich Center in Baton Rouge, where LSU is back home hosting the top-ranked Auburn Tigers, #1 in the AP poll for a third straight week. So LSU is trying to do something it hasn't done in nearly 20 years. Knock out #1 in the nation. Should be a fun one. Going for 19 a game in league play. That actually leads everybody. And so this LSU program, they're wearing their home whites. They are looking for their first victory against the AP #1 team in America since their 2006 Final Four run. Let's see if Corey Chest, the redshirt freshman, can have another strong game. Pick it up right where he left off in Tuscaloosa Saturday.
Broom blocked the first shot, but not the second.
So Chest would not be denied at the double-double in that loss to Alabama Saturday. Broom leads the way in this Auburn starting five, averages about 18 and 11 boards. So the most productive big man in America, his wonderful season continues. New 20 for the Tigers after the Dylan Cardwell miss. Step back long two. Denver Jones couldn't hit it. And Auburn with consecutive offensive rebounds on this opening sequence. Here's Broom, the lefty, left the push shot short. Lost his footing, has it. Chest trying to tie him up. This is a fourth look now for Auburn.
LSU must do better on the glass. That's a wild shot.
Okay, 5, Broom blocked, Collins got it. 6 looks, a 7th opportunity before the turnover. My goodness, they got 7 cracks at it. A little more juice in this building than is typically the case. Carter for 3, and that'll fire him up in the early minutes.
Auburn asleep on the side.
Oh, this is quite the start. 4-0 lead for LSU. Jones hits the roller, knocked away. Gibbons got a piece of it. Lead feed to Carter. Carter, the throwdown!
Do you think that
we know who has registered the first knockdown in this battle? 6-0 start for LSU. They're coming off of a really encouraging performance against Alabama. Lost by 7, but that was a very Arkansas. They have been in several of these losses to, of course, some of the best teams in America. The latest was on Saturday against Alabama. So it is a spirited crew. This is Broom going to work again. Cheney Johnson could not get it to go. So that has certainly been a characteristic and strong quality of this Auburn team. It's according to Bruce Pearl and the staff. They have remained focused, locked in. They have not overlooked opponents. Damian Collins buries the first 3 of the evening.
just his 3rd make of the season? He was 2 for 14. Those are the kind of things you have to have happen, I think, for this kind of upset.
And they struggled Saturday in the loss to Bama from distance. Now Miles Kelly, he's 6. One time down the floor for Auburn. And they didn't get anything that sequence. That was one of the first possessions of the game. Broom, careless giveaway. Carter, a burst of speed, lays it in, and the foul. Cam Carter.
Help your offense out. 6
points for Carter. I thought I heard a whistle, might have been a goaltend whistle, so no free throw. Broom spins on the freshman, and Janai Broom with a grown man move. Capitalize off the second chance. Jordan Sears, very prolific scorer, coming off the bench still, has got it to the rim, leaves it off for the big man, back out to Bailey, sets the feet, yes, Jai Bailey. Sports stud. Miller, bounce pass, Green active on the baseline. Bailey had it knocked away. Miles Kelly deflects it. Here's the freshman, Tahad Pettiford, lays it up and in. So the rook one long, leaves that short. And numbers here for Auburn if they hurry. Pettiford back to Kelly. And Kelly has to take it straight away. Here's the 3. There's Miles Kelly's 2nd.
I don't think you can allow him to get his...
Broom passes up the 3. Broom into the paint, floats it up. And a rebound down to Miller. Green running the floor. Trey Des Green It's just offensive team in America. They're so strong defensively, like right here. Then you throw in the special teams, lob it up. Denver Jones lays it in. And Auburn's tied this thing up.
Yeah, you cannot pass against Auburn and have
count there. Curtis Gibbons, the freshman, picked up the dribble. And so this is Victorious Miller. First game back since January 11th. Chad Baker-Mazara is on the floor to a flagrant 1.
I said there must be something in a second. Oh, there it is. No question. It's a little forearm that Carter gives to Baker-Mazara.
Your senior who has ascended to the second leading scorer on this team. Listen, there are no such thing as jinxes. They do not exist.
Two things and two things only. Confidence and repetition. And when there's not anybody on the line, that's a different look.
Baker-Mazara has it here, but he picked up the dribble. Jaheim Hudson onto the floor for the first time, and the senior from Georgia
taking the picture.
Yeah, he is the centerpiece this season. Near turnover, and there is the deflection. Chad Baker-Mazara just harassing LSU that time. It's a 12. Push shot missed. Auburn coming back the other way with a whole lot of momentum. Baker-Mazara, hits it, and the foul. And the stare down to the bench after he drains the
score in bunches. They let their defense help out their offense, which is already ranked #1 in the country in terms of KenPom. And then Chad Baker-Mazara not allowed to come down. Knocks
contributions from several different Tigers. Heck, Janai Broom is just 2 of 10 from the field, and another offensive rebound. That is 13. Corey Chest, Damian Collins back on the floor for LSU. Baker-Mazara, lob it up to Cardwell. Just elevation and a monster throwdown for the 2-year starter at Furman the last couple of years. You're right. This is his first minutes in SEC play, so he did not play the first 6.
Nice
Sears
job.
takes it away. And so Jordan Sears with his first basket. So Matt McMahon and the staff sensing the urgency here after the 17-2 Auburn run. Carter gets bailed out by the foul. That's a very productive playmaker from not far away. Don
lights out from the free throw line.
So now the gap is shrunk back to 6. You got Chest and Broom going toe-to-toe in the paint. Tahad Pettiford with the right-hand dribble. Pulls up. That's good. Tahad Pettiford, fearless rookie out of Jersey City, is having a fine season.
Yeah, he's had 3 games this year of 20 or more. Double figures 11 times.
Now, the latest was against Georgia. Went for 24 last week in the win against the Bulldogs. Who's this one coming down to? Kelly just takes it away. Miles Kelly. And so Auburn, they have who dodges a bullet that time. That is 11 first half turnovers for LSU. That's a number they're going to have to correct. Sears for 3, gets fouled, and Jordan Sears, Mr. Automatic, as you mentioned before, is going to shoot or get fouled here in this first half. Sears
and again, just not able to land. You cannot put yourself in
this sort of tax bracket there.
Yes.
So Sears, well, he's from Florida, so I don't know about that.
That ruined his free throw streak, and nobody back.
There's Baker-Mazara. Oh, acrobatic finish, count it. And the foul for the senior.
Opportunity.
It has felt, since LSU took that early lead, Auburn has applied a lot of pressure. And when you face them, you got to be able to handle it on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, they're doubling every ball screen.
Gibbons banks it in from 15.
Guess what? It counts.
Arguably the best era in program history. Ranked for a 3rd straight week here as the #1 team in America. So they get the timeout and then the turnover. Lob it up to Broom. Wow, how about the nimble agility on the baseline that time for Janai Broom? He's got 6.
I didn't think that was a great pass, but Broom made that catch and finish look very easy.
He has a set. Back to a 10-point game. So Champs, they're taking on, has to duck back out. And then the near giveaway, Carter regathers.
No, that's too long.
Look at this, it's Denver Jones on the throwdown. Call it a floater.
Yes, ball's got.
Bruce Pearl and this staff, they have lauded the defensive work. Cardwell with another throwdown. That Bailey, Givens, especially that duo are facing, it has been pretty harassing. Carter trying to break down his man. Carter, step back 3, splashes it.
The best tough shot maker in the SEC.
So Mark, he's in the double figures now with 11. He had that great 6-point start, had to sit down for a few minutes after he picked up his second foul. He's got 11. 9 seconds to go in the first. Auburn up by 10. This is Pettiford, sets the feet. That is a pure shot. Quiets down that LSU bench. And so first half is in the books. The #1 team in the nation with a 12-point lead.
What does it tell you about Bruce Pearl?
Yeah, Auburn ended that first half on a 32-9 run after it fell behind by a handful in the early minutes. Denver Jones, by the way, who now has 7. Curtis Givens, the freshman, leaves the 3 short. And LSU is going to get a new 30 here. Shot clock resets. This is Cam Carter. That's good. So Cam Carter, well, he has been over. Givens cut off by Cardwell. Givens into the paint. Ball fake. Puts it up and count the basket. Givens started the last 4 games for LSU. In that first half, when he picked up his second.
I don't think Matt McMahon can take him out now. He's going to have to roll the dice.
He's been by far their most productive offensive player. Broom wide open underneath, so it's 12.
Up points, whether they're talking about turnovers when you take the ball out or scoring when Auburn takes the ball out.
Auburn, compared to the rest of the league. Givens, by the way, with another. Nope, it's Corey Chest who throws that one down. Just Auburn in terms of their strength is Chad Baker. Mazzara blocked by Collins, who gets back. LSU on the run out. Carter to Chest. Chest goes up. Count it! And the foul! Foul on Johnson. It's so physicality at the rim on both sides. Now it's all LSU Tigers. Back to Chest, couple of dribbles underneath. Chest goes up. That shot's affected by Broom. And so you see his prowess at the rim. There's Miles Kelly. Just a quick burst to the basket.
That's a 4-point swing in about 5 seconds.
Yep. 12 points for Kelly. Carter draws the foul. So Cam Carter goes back to the free throw line.
Again, action going up and down. Up 20 or more this season. And as I have said several
weeks ago against Arkansas, had 27. You know, wow, we're here early. Neck.
Yeah, that just wasn't there.
So the force leads to another giveaway. Jones lost the handle. Jones over to Broom. Wants the 3. Offline. Bounces to Broom. And Janai gets fouled. Yeah.
Or valuable. Yes, thank you for helping me there.
I'd like to reference the Jalen Brunson example. Okay, 3 years at Villanova.
On this team are probably better, deeper, more skilled, more well-rounded, can beat you in more ways.
Well, you've got what, 6, 7, 8 starters? What'd you say on this roster? Broom, they're like a team. You know, part of the equation is physical, but he's got the savvy instincts around the rim now as a 5th-year player. Carter's pass was deflected. Derek Fountain for 3. Got it. Derek Fountain with his first basket of the evening.
Just his 3rd 3 of the year. And LSU has made some 3-point shots. That's their 5th. In league play, they're only averaging a little more than 6.
LSU on the move again. Carter with the throwdown. Back to single digit.
That was run with no one dribbling. 2 passes and a dunk.
How about Jaheim Hudson? Cut off underneath. Hudson with some good defense. So 6 to shoot. Haven't had many late shot clock offensive sequences. Sears throws it in, and he's fouled.
And he reached in. And I love the call because you must protect shooters. Doesn't seem like a lot. It is.
Yeah, got him on the arm there. And so Sears lets out a little emotion. Couplets one-legged fadeaway, and here comes LSU. This is Sears. Couple of crossovers. Heat check. Another for Jordan Sears.
Carter and Sears. Period.
So they're +7 here in this second half. A 15-footer goes down and out. New 20. Pettiford. Book it to Han Pettiford. You know, he is the big shot maker as a rookie here. And so Pettiford has 9.
I just love Cardwell and what he gives Auburn. Not only did he get the second chance opportunity, he gets the assist on the play.
Oh, Jai Bailey stuck with it.
That's that old get feet in the paint, lose it on the way up, get it blocked, get it back, score play.
The old reliable one. Denver Jones, aggressive baseline drive. Denver Jones is going back to the free throw line. Best among all SEC freshmen. Jones is back at the 6 rebounds today.
Right.
Starter for the first time in his career. You mentioned he's
a breather.
Jones blocked by Miller. Auburn has it back. Denver Jones puts it up. It is tapped back out. Remember, the shot clock didn't reset, so it's a late one. Chaney Johnson drains the 3.
He told me today when I talked to him the most improved part of his game that he just hasn't been able to realize in a game situation is 3-point makes.
On a run. Pettiford aggressive into the paint. And so the 5-star McDonald's All-American from North Jersey is going back to the free throw line. He has a knack for just making a play when his team needs it a little differently, isn't he? He's got that moxie and swagger, very into double figures now. 12 of the last 20. Missed.
Who's back in the game.
So 6 on the shot clock. Chris Moore, bounce pass to Broom, just checked in. Oh, that is pure. Off the window and down.
Defensive patience.
Okay, Cardwell missed it. And now numbers possibly for LSU. Chris Moore gets up, coming back the other way. Carter draws the foul. Cam Carter going back to the line, where a lot of things right today.
That is not always the case.
Jones to Broom, bounce pass. Johnson off the glass, couldn't get it. One more look. He draws the foul. Chaney Johnson going to the line.
Slide, and then got back in on the weak side defensively.
Yeah, the upside for this here at Auburn, taking on a huge production jump. You see he's averaging 10 in about Auburn coaching staff. They knew of his prowess then. Once they saw his name in the transfer portal,
he's gotten in better shape.
Yep. Play very strong. Here's a 3 in the air. That one is down. It's Curtis Givens who connects.
That time, Chad Baker-Mazzaro got too greedy. He just looked over at Bruce Pearl and patted his chest like that was my bad.
Pettiford throws it away. Chest has it. This is Carter. He's a blur. Accelerator puts it up. Cam Carter is going to the line to try to get it back to maybe one of the highest scoring offenses in the nation as a team really lauds the work at the point game again. 7:30 to go.
You know what this tells me? It's really hard to win games on the league, in this league on the road. It's really hard to win games when you're the #1 team in the country.
Well, give it to maybe the best big man in America. He throws
really quick.
It's his 12th double-double of the season. He's got the 3 blocks as well.
Well, I like,
most.
yeah.
Go ahead, Mark.
I was about to say I like this going down the floor a little bit. Keep the pressure on. See that ghost string instead of the ball screen?
Yeah, that's a foul there on them. Teams in the bonus the rest of the way. Down #1 in the nation. They've got 3 wins in program history against top-ranked team in the nation. The last was that 06 run to the Final Four. They knocked out Sheldon Williams, J.J. Redick, and Duke in the Sweet 16. Remember that team? That was Glenn Big Baby Davis, Tyrus Thomas. Here's a turnover. And then Hudson fouls.
I didn't like the pass that time by Chad Baker-Mazzara. Well, Kev, it is game on now.
Broom spins, Broom ball fake, gets chest to bite. Janai Broom heading to the line. Spraining at South Carolina kept him out of back-to-back games. Well, what's missing there for Broom is the nearly 3 blocks a game, nearly 3 assists per game. 6 to shoot for the Tigers. Sears must improvise. Jones knocks it away. It's a takeaway, hesitation, drop it off. Hudson, 10-point lead again. Broad-shouldered, so he is a tough defender, a vastly improved one as well. A 5th-year senior from Alabama. Carter draws the foul before that alley-oop.
Plays. 20 or more.
Wow, that's the 2nd time that's happened tonight. Now LSU gets a break, it'll remain here.
Segment is played.
Is there a target number you want them to get this back to if you're LSU?
I think 8 or under.
Carter, aggressive, goes up. Collins, the follow, hammer. 8-point game, 5:30 to go.
Auburn got guilty of watching, assuming Broom was going to get the rebound. Good job by Collins being active.
LSU trying to lock in. Damian Collins draws the tough assignment. Broom spins and scores it. Broom. So his 11th 20-point game. Quick release. Givens missed it. 10-point advantage, Auburn.
Yeah, that's where I'm going with the ball every time. He's picture. Put your camera down.
He's taken 21 shots. They suffered the ankle sprain at South Carolina. Missed 2 games. Comes back Saturday in the top 10 battle against Tennessee. Winds up playing 33 minutes. Double-double. Carter in attack mode again. That's a foul on Moore. So Cam Carter, he has just been.
As it didn't take to the under 4 to Bruce Pearl to say a Janai.
LSU's leading scorer, prolific bucket getter. Again, Kelly catches. Broom wants it. He's got Fountain on him. Here comes the double. Broom flings it out. Chad Baker-Mazzara draws the foul, and so that is a difficult one. One of the best free throw shooters in the nation. He's 93% at the stripe. Chad Benson continues to become more and more inspiring from junior college a couple of years.
It might morph into a 2-3. It's a matchup.
Auburn extending. Collins has it, turns, finds Bailey. Finger roll. He draws the foul. Jai Bailey is at the line, and he will need those free throws. Have been close on a number of occasions, trying to break through. The closest they've gotten at marker since.
And for LSU, I think it's all about stops and scores. But back to him, I promise you.
He's got 16 of his 22 in the 2nd half. He has come alive. Comes to set the screen. Fountain, Hedges, Johnson left open for 3. Cheney Johnson buries a big one. And Broom turns, keeps it high, back out to Kelly. Kelly absorbs the blow. That's a foul on Bailey. And so Miles Kelly is at the free throw line. Aiming, shooting just 39% from the floor. That's a worse percentage than LSU.
Look at that bottom one, the first of 2, as you mentioned earlier.
This program has been ranked #1 in the AP poll. They were ranked for 3 weeks 3 years ago during that SEC championship.
Watch the catch and the evaluate.
Broom, one more for good measure. It's a 24-point game, so 24 and 13 to go along with a handful of blocks for the most productive big man in the nation. His second game back from that sprained ankle that kept him out back-to-back games. And so Auburn, to your point, the most formidable roster in the nation, is about to get to 19-1 to match the best 20-game mark in program history. Pettiford that time couldn't get it. Broom does. So what is it? What's it going to wind up being here? It's going to be a 20-point second half for Johni Broom.
Kevin, I got to tell you, this Auburn team, I feel like, can win more games in different ways than any other team in the country. Maybe they had to win one ugly tonight, and they did so.
19-1, they remain undefeated and atop the SEC now at 7-0. 26-16 for the most productive big man in America. Plant City, Florida native was relentless in the second half. There you go. 19-1, ties the best 20.